I'm excited because at this point we are being joined by our very special guest. Now, this gentleman is known very much around the Charlotte area as one of the most popular, one of Charlotte's gifts to the smooth jazz community. He's known as Mr. Bone Jazz, and we're so glad to have him here in the studio with us, and that is none other than Mr. Buff Dillard. Mr. Dillard, so glad to have you here. Welcome to Charlotte Community Radio.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be here. I appreciate the invite.
All right. Well, we appreciate you coming out, and if you've heard Mr. Bone Jazz, you've heard him on the trombone around some of the, just about everywhere around this area, man. If you look for somewhere, you can find this cat here. You can find Buff Dillard. He'll be playing and he'll be entertaining. He is not only a fine musician, a great entertainer. People always go out to his shows and they say they have a great time. They always want to go back and they always want to hear more. And so we're just kind of glad. You know, when I just decided a couple of weeks ago, I just happened to be, it's funny how things work sometimes. I just happened to be going through the web. And as a matter of fact, we were talking before we went on the air about social media.
Yeah.
And one of the people I follow on social media, she just happened to put into, I believe it was on Facebook, that Buff Dillard had out a Christmas EP, now Christmas Memories, and I said, okay, you know something? Buff's got that out. I want to do something to really kick off this season in the right way, so I'll see if this brother's available, and I was very glad as I reached out that you were, and so glad to have you here with us.
I appreciate it so much.
Okay, and so tell us a little bit as we start about Christmas Memories. Now, how long has that been out now?
I started that album, I think I put it on Facebook, it's been 2 years actually.
Okay.
We remixed it and remastered it, and went back and made it a complete album.
Mm-hmm.
So it's safely say 2 years.
Okay.
What we did is, it's not just Christmas songs.
Okay.
But in lieu of the holiday,
Mm-hmm.
and the birth of Christ, it has a few gospel tunes on there.
All right, nothing wrong with that. Well, that's what it's all about, man.
Right. So that's what we did to complete the album, to make it a complete CD.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been doing pretty good. In fact, we just sent out a few tracks where it's been played worldwide, not just here, but some other places.
Outstanding. So it goes not only in our Charlotte area, it's going all across the world.
Yes.
People are listening to Mr. Bone Jazz out there. That's great. Now I've seen and I guess to clarify for some of our listeners who might go out as well, I've seen actually kind of two versions with the same title. There's Christmas Memories and Christmas Moments. What is there any difference there in what they see?
The Christmas Moments is the actual album version.
Okay.
So it has 10 cuts on it.
Yeah.
And it's probably, I want to say about, I don't have it in front of me, but probably about 5 Christmas songs.
Okay.
And 10
All right. Okay.
Yeah, renditions. There are different renditions. There's probably different mixes that you probably never heard before.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to do some of them. Some songs you just can't redo and remix.
Right. Some things are just classic.
You just gotta, you can't mess
Don't mess with it, man.
Right. Like fine wine.
Yeah, exactly.
Leave it like it is.
Exactly, man.
So, but for the most part, I think it's a pretty up-tempo and nice album for when you're lighting the tree or you're having Christmas dinner with your family. I think you'll be impressed with it.
Okay, well that sounds like, something I think more than anything else we should stop talking about it and just let the audience hear a little bit for themselves, because hearing is believing. What do you say, sir?
Let's do it, man.
All right. Well, I think we're going to jump on a little bit from Buff Dillard's Christmas Moments, Christmas Memories, whichever version, but it's out there. And it's, again, on cdbaby.com is the place to go to find it. And we're going to start by playing a little bit of that classic everybody knows, the Christmas song, right here on Charlotte Community Radio.